ex-cop. I can't remember the guy's name. You have to look it up. But yeah, they show everything, man. You can just kind of go right through it. It's fucking impossible to deny it now.
All right, I'm starting to stream up.
Start the stream with Trump as a child molester.
Starting to stream up.
Let's not get that kind of negative.
Our D&D group.
It's fine.
Let's just throw it right out there.
That's fucking.
So I'm reading on the internet how Trump is a tromo. Welcome to Pathfinder.
All right, everyone make a charisma check. We're going to figure out whether or not you believe in the president. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right,
I was going to say, that's not fair.
Right.
I get a -2 to that anyway, so I fail. I'm convinced. Give me the fucking hat. That's the whole reason I'm here anyway. I came for the hat. The magical red hat.
Episode 5. Update all. All right.
You've been working out, Jade?
No, not really. Not really.
Oh, you're just really clenched up there, huh?
No, no, it's been bad. It's been bad. I got a serious fucking serious COVID gut going on. It is
working on one myself.
Oh, it's not been a good thing.
This leads to ice cream.
It's bad because Steph and I will go throw frisbee, to kind of get our cardio going in the mornings because it's fun to throw frisbee. And man, like 30 minutes into the fucking frisbee, I'm like, fuck, this is awful.
So you got to use your
literally
gut
just
to
walk
help you
after
throw
the
it further.
frisbee.
Listen to the fucking 22-year-old making fun of me. You just
It's
walk out.
like the easiest sport in the world. Like, other than golf, all you do is
He's
you throw it
old,
and then you
Tess.
chase
Leave him
it like a
alone.
dog. But you don't even chase it. Like, you're not even running. It's not like you're actually chasing after it or trying to catch it. You're just walking after it after you
Are we
throw
talking
it.
about dating? Is that what we're talking about?
Mhm,
I think
mhm.
so. I think
This is how Andrew gets his dates, yes.
in a way we're talking about dating. I mean,
Fuck
and
yes.
plus we were also talking about.
Kind of a metaphor.
I mean, my girlfriend is beautiful and amazing, and she is not very good at throwing. So,
Is she watching the stream?
So you get even more breaks in between. You have no excuse. Frisbee golf is like the easiest thing in the world.
oh my god, I hate you. I hate you.
Wow. What's your handicap?
For frisbee golf, I don't know. I've only played it like
Yeah,
once.
no.
Oh, you're just.
I
Oh,
was
you're
a-
just
I was
tossing your frisbee
asking
back
the
and
person.
forth. That's even worse.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways,
Well,
as we get going
Now
for
that you feel terrible about yourself.
yeah, thanks. I mean, we started out with this whole conversation of me not being in shape. Thanks for rubbing it in, fuckface. Let's see how well you're new and improved. Hey, you know that whole kinship thing that you wanted? Fuck your
Don't you
kinship.
dare! No.
Fuck your kinship.
No, it's too
What do you
late.
think about
That's
that?
The
bullshit.
wrath of a DM.
What do you
That's
think?
fucked up.
Somebody's
No,
dying
I'm sorry.
tonight.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm the last person to talk. I get winded walking up the stairs, alright? Like,
Jade,
I live downstairs,
I
and
am
every time I walk
trainer.
up the stairs, all 12 steps, I'm like panting by the time I get to the 9th step. So, like, yeah, I really am the last person in the world to talk. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Happy that I'm almost 40 and I can go round sword fighting 20-years.
So what you're
Please don't take
saying?
my kinship. It fits my role playing.
So what you're saying, honestly, though, Tesla, is that you're very Republican in the way you talk to people.
Trump supporter.
That's what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
yeah, I have a secret stash of MAGA hats.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I like it because it matches my red hair. That's
Fair
why
enough.
I dyed my hair red, so I can always just be MAGA 24/7.
Fair enough. All right, here we are. It is episode 5 in the Pathfinder adventure that we're going on. We left off in the middle of last adventure being attacked by zombie beavers.
Beavers.
Things weren't looking too good. The halfling was about to get mauled by dozens of zombie beavers. And by dozens, I mean what, 6?
Half dozen.
Same thing.
You know, we don't count so well. The bigliest amount of zombie beavers. What did I do with my shit? Great. Lost my shit.
Oh no.
I blame the fucking zombievers.
It was the zombie beavers. So let's see. We were in the middle of combat.
Mhm.
We were at the top of the rotation, which was Jesse, I believe.
Did our cleric fall down, hit herself in the head, and remember that she has spells
Yeah,
to help us now?
our cleric is actually no longer
A necromancer?
a necromancer. Yes, she. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to adjust my screen here, and it's not
Are you messing
working.
with settings?
What's that?
Are you messing with your settings?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, okay. I was just watching it on the YouTube going, what is going on?
Yeah, I got it. I'm fixing it. All right, there we go. All right.
Did you guys watch What We Do in the Shadows today?
That
No.
show's a riot.
It's so funny. Oh my god.
What is it?
The vampire reality show.
Oh, I like
It's
that
like
one.
doing a documentary on vampires. So
Kinda-
fucking funny. Oh my gosh.
It's got the thrall guy that keeps thinking that he's gonna get converted.
Guillermo.
Yeah, Guillermo.
Yeah. That's
Oh my gosh. Last
That's
night,
Mandor's.
I watched an episode, and they had the Vampire Council, and it was literally every famous vampire from all the movies in the past 20 years. They had Wesley Snipes playing Blade. They had Pee Wee Herman dressed up like he was the vampire from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
no way.
It was hilarious.
It's a good
Oh,
show,
yeah.
What's it on?
Hulu.
Hulu.
Gotcha.
The one that I don't have.
Well, what are you
Oh,
waiting
man.
for?
One of you fuckers give me your password.
Don't
I
judge
think
me. already
Hulu's
have,
better
like,
than
three people using
Netflix
my
at the
Hulu. I give
moment,
away like
but
candy.
Yeah.
All right.
eh.
It looks like my my rotation is all messed up because I wrote it down and it's been a week, and I wrote it down in on my whiteboard on my desk. So I technically don't know whose turn it is, other than Jesse was on the top.
Yeah,
And that
yeah, that's true.
the zombies were on the bottom, and everybody else was somewhere in between.
I
Right.
So we'll just go alphabetical. We'll just go Andrew, JT, Casey.
Back of the line, Tesla.
Are we even gonna let Tesla play today? I mean,
oh come on, she's not in that much trouble.
I'm so old. I can't remember if she even had a character.
I thought it was you were so fat.
Oh yeah, I'm so fat that I can't remember if she even had a character. All right. Jesse, you are up with the zombie beavers attacking you. Who's ODTA? Who's OTDA? Hi, ODDA, and hi, Sam R0809.
Oh hi. Hi Sam, hi DA.
Welcome.
Okay. So, I want to get our positioning. Halfling is like in the middle of Shitsville, right?
Yeah,
Because they flew in there for some reason.
Halfling charged in, and and halfling on her hork. Her hork is dead. Her hork is eaten alive. She herself is about to get attacked big time. So
Yeah, I've got a baby beaver in my face.
she's got baby
Oh, she's
beavers.
dead.
Yep. So it's all you, man. What do you want to do?
Okay, so halfling, dwarf warrior, and then the rest of us are kind of still by the dam. I'm in within earshot of the cleric, right?
Yes, the cleric just lit one of
Okay.
your arrows. Remember?
That's right.
Her
That
last
didn't
action.
do anything.
Right.
Okay, so I yell quite heroically at the cleric and say, "What are we supposed to do here?"
It's very, but he says it very heroically, mind you. What are we supposed to do here?
Right, exactly.
He pulls some Sean Connery.
Not like I'm shitting my pantaloons because nothing is working against zombie beavers.
Oh, Tesla.
So I'm just like, any ideas to the cleric, since I can't search through her spell book.
Well, do you have any ideas there, cleric? Do you have any words of wisdom or guidance that you'd like to give your elf?
Well, fun fact, I can't hear Jesse at all. He's the only person I can't hear, so I have no idea what he just said.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe you're getting too old to hear
Am I-
things.
Am I like quiet, Jade, or anything?
You sound great to me. I think she might have you muted.
Oh. You sound great to
Oh,
me too,
fuck,
Jade.
that's actually totally possible. How do I...
You just have him muted.
No, he's not muted.
Turn him. Can you turn his volume up? Is anybody else having a hard time hearing Jesse? 'Cause I hear
I
him
can
just
hear
fine.
perfect.
No,
I'm
but
okay.
I've always had this struggle with him, so like, I don't know if it's just, I really don't know what it is, but his volume's all the way up, he's not muted, and I just can't hear anything that he says.
All right. Well, he just basically asked you if you have any ideas.
Oh, well, I now have channel positive energy, which means they take automatic damage from me, and they can make it save to half the damage, but, yeah, so like, I can actually do damage to them, but I don't know, like, what you could do.
There you go. Words of wisdom. No. In other words, no. She has no ideas for you.
Okay.
I mean, keep trying to
I
shoot
am
at them,
going
try to get them where it
to.
matters instead of just like killing their dead flesh. I don't know.
All right. Okay, I am going to take an arrow. I'm going to break the arrowhead off of the arrow, leaving a blunt tip.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to fire the arrow at the. What do we got? 2 big ones and 6 little ones?
That's correct. Gore is squaring off with one of the big ones. He's hit it a couple of times. It's the one that's closest to the back of the group.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take aim at that one because I feel like his skull has to be kind of squishy by now.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take aim and fire. How many feet away am I?
From that one, like 20. Because that one's right next to you.
Okay.
From the halfling,
Cool. Perfect.
the halfling and the group that are about to swarm the halfling, you're about 40 feet away.
All right.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I need. What's their AC? 12? 15?
It's way up. It's around there.
Oh, I thought you told us that. Anyways.
I don't know.
Okay. So I get the bonus, right? So 15 plus 9,
You hit it.
20. Yeah. D8 plus 1. So 7. Hit it for 7.
Okay. You fire your arrow. He snaps the tip off his arrow, spits it out, shoots it, boom! Goes flying right in, hits that fucker right between the eyes, bashes the brains all over the place, or what's left of the brains. Fragments of skull shower behind it, and it drops to the ground. You kill it.
Nice.
All right. I scream, blood damage!
All right, Gore, you're squared up there with the beaver, the zombie beaver that you have attacked a couple of times, and all of a sudden an arrow zips into its skull, and right past your right shoulder there, goes right into its skull and blasts little fragments of skull and dusty brain everywhere, and it falls dead. So about 20 feet in front of you, you do see that the halfling is about to get mauled. That's one way of putting it.
Getting mauled by the small ones, right?
Well, there's one big one that's about to maul the halfling as well. So the halfling's literally getting ready to be
I threw
devoured.
myself in the thick of it, Gore.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because the big one's going after her, but then the little ones were still attacking the Hork, right?
I thought the
Blast.
big ones and some of the little ones were attacking the Hork, and I had a little one right up in my face.
Yeah, they are getting Darth mauled. Totally getting Darth mauled.
Darth mauled
Yes.
today.
No, the last they had pretty much been munching on the Hork for the last couple of rounds, but the halfling was able to kind of spin away from them while they were munching on the Hork, and now they've noticed the halfling has gotten away, and the Hork that they were eating on is no longer moving. So
they're preparing to attack the
Yeah.
halfling.
yeah, the halfling's in up shit creek without a paddle, so to speak.
Let's see. The halfling and I are both in berserk right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both in rage. How much does the halfling weigh?
Oh, let me see.
She probably
here.
has that on her character sheet.
Just the right amount to turn her into a dwarf weapon.
I am 40 pounds.
40 pounds?
Oh yeah.
No fucking problem. All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
jeez.
run in.
Ew.
I'm grabbing the halfling and I'm throwing the halfling back to the elf.
I like it.
What?
Oh my god, Alicia.
Don't throw it at me. Throw it in the water or something.
Are we playing hot potato halfling?
Well, wait a minute. Let me think that. So where's Mom's character at? I
Right
don't think.
behind you, about 20 feet, next to the elf, who's also behind you about 20 feet.
Okay, so they are together then.
Who's
Right.
who's next to your brother? Or actually, your brother moved up and kicked and hit you. That's what happened. Your brother
Yeah.
is next to you.
Brother is standing next to me.
I was motivating
So
him.
the halfling's in front of us. Me and my brother are standing next to each other.
Right.
The elf is in
Right.
the back with Mom.
Yeah, because your brother came up, running up, and ended up really knocking you on your ass. That was a big problem.
And the halfling is enraged. So that would be my movement, and I'd be wasting an attack by throwing the halfling back. But I'm going to throw her back to the brother.
Yes. I I love how your camera's catching up with your latency. It's fucking,
It's like,
give-
dude, Discord's been going like ridiculously bad for me.
it's
these last
giving you
couple of
some really like cool posing. Like like it's pausing you
Well-
in some very like GQ kind of at least like you're like
Gore, our GQ model.
All right, so yeah, so I'm throwing the halfling back to my brother.
okay. So what I need is Casey. I need
Yes,
you
sir.
to look at your CMD,
Okay.
which is on your character sheet there.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
And then I need-
CMD. Okay. My total?
Yep.
Okay, so my total is a +3.
Okay. And then you add that to your CMB, which is?
They're both +3. So
So 13.
6.
So roll an attack against 13, Andrew, with your strength as your modifier.
Okay, with a d20.
Mhm.
Well, 15 with the mod of 1, so 16.
Your mod should be a little bit better than that because of your temporary score,
Oh, I forgot about that.
right? Right?
Yeah,
It's okay,
temporary
we'll get it.
score does +4 morale. Morale to your strength, so +4 to strength, so +5, so 20.
Okay. Well, you definitely have picked the halfling up by the scruff, and you toss the halfling backwards about 20 feet towards the elf. Elf, are you going to try to stop the halfling's flight, or what are you doing?
I thought the
Yeah, throw it back to
thought
the
it was
brother.
at our
Yeah, I thought Bjarni was supposed to be
That's a
catching
druid.
me.
Oh, okay. Are you catching him? All right,
With my
catching him.
hands, I'm gonna cast a spell.
All right, which
Oh, so I just get to flop onto the ground like a raging
What are you
little
gonna
ball of
cast?
lunacy.
magic mattress.
magic mattress, featherfall.
Oh, you waiting on me?
Well, yeah. I mean, we might as well.
So I've got a halfling hurtling through the air at me. I very quickly have to decide: am I going to stand in the way and catch it, deftly move aside, and continue the battle, or save her from the sky? Because I know that Gore probably chucked her pretty hard.
I mean,
I feel like he's wanted to do that for years.
Is the halfling conscious?
oh yeah, oh yeah. It's
I am in
literally
rage mode though.
yeah. It's literally
Screaming and flailing through the air.
he literally ran forward and picked up the Tasmanian devil and threw the Tasmanian devil at you. Like,
Oh, all right. No, I can catch her. That's fine.
Thank you.
what's higher, your strength or your dex?
For let's see, dexterity. Oddly enough.
Well, that's weird, but I'll let you roll that. I'll let you roll whichever's higher to get under. Save the halfling.
I'm also, yeah, I'm a dwarf druid. That's weird too.
Hey Jade,
Yes.
our YouTube crowd is loving your chat or your pipe.
Oh, I see that. I see that.
12.
All right. You successfully catch the halfling and set the halfling down, which brings us to the halfling's turn. You have been tossed out of harm's way. Halfling, what is it that you would like to do at this point?
Okay, so now that I'm no longer surrounded by a bunch of zombie beavers trying to eat me,
Right?
what's going on? How far away am I from everything?
About 20 feet. So basically, Gore, the dwarf, ran forward, grabbed you by the scruff of your neck, tossed you backwards. His brother caught you, set you down, and now you can see the battlefield is kind of laid out in front of you, where Gore is in the same position you just were. So basically, he's about to get charged by 6 baby zombie beavers and 1 adult.
But Gore's a bad motherfucker. We all know this. I know.
Okay, so
The
are
clear
we in,
hero of
so
the party.
Gore's now right in the middle of all the beavers?
Well, he's in front of the, so he's behind where you were. So he's in front. He can kind of survey where all of the beavers are.
I would like to clarify that Gore is used to being surrounded by beaver.
I mean, Gore.
Only dead ones.
Especially ones that don't smell so nice.
But back in these days, guys, back in these days, we didn't know about necrophilia. It wasn't labeled yet. It's like ADD. We just spanked the
Even if we
kids.
did, Gore wouldn't give a shit.
So, that's the point there.
Gore was trying to hit the patsies, guys. Let's keep that in mind.
I mean, what are you gonna
We don't like to think about what Gore does when he's by himself.
There's a reason that tavern was empty.
Okay. All right. So I would like to. So are all the beavers in front of Gore, or are they kind of surrounding him?
They're in front of him, so
Okay.
he'll be charged by beavers single-handedly unless somebody comes up to make a stand next to him.
I would like to run up next to him and try and take my chances with one of the little beavers. A little bit more my size.
Threw you out of the way.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
run right back up.
I love it.
Rightful ass.
I love it. Yeah. You had to mansplain to the halfling. You didn't even mansplain. You dwarf-splained to the halfling that it's not supposed to be up there.
You were already injured. Remember that.
Halflings can do dwarf explain.
All right. That brings us to Tesla.
Wasted heroics.
I appreciate your heroics.
Tesla,
Apparently.
do you want me to talk slow for you?
Anyway. So, apparently channel positive energy has a 30 degree radius, whatever, 30 feet radius. There it is. God, okay. And so I'ma act like my fucking barbarian children and just run up in there and do my channel positive energy, which is 2d6, and then they can make a will save DC 13 to half it.
Does it affect one target in the 30-foot radius, or? Whoa. Whoa.
All targets in the 30-foot radius.
All of them?
Nice.
Yep.
All right. So you're going to run forward.
Yeah.
Do your
8
thing.
damage.
Okay.
And they can all make a will save DC 11.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, roll your damage.
8.
You rolled 8 damage?
8 damage. Mm-hmm. Oh, and remember, y'all, I think both my barbarians have Shield of Faith on them still, so it's still +2 to your AC.
Yep.
Okay, so you run forward, engulf, your whole body starts radiating holy light, and it flashes out very quickly, and when it comes down and everybody can see, 3 of the babies had turned to dust completely. Poof.
Nice.
Other 3 are still charging in, as well as the adult.
What's this about heroes, Andrew?
Oh.
Andrew, you odds or evens? You pick.
Mama just came in and saved your ass.
My odds are even.
Yeah, pick odds or evens.
Oh shit. Odd.
You're odd? Well, we know you're odd, but... Okay. So, there are 3 zombie beavers are leaping at Gore. The three that have turned to dust next to them are just scattering to the wind. 3 are leaping towards him, and then 1 is going after the halfling that has went up to champion to stand by her buddy. Let's see. And what is your armor class, Casey?
21.
Whew. All right. The adult zombie beaver leaps at you, but you easily sidestep it. No big deal there. You totally dodge out of the way there. Andrew, what's your armor class?
12 right now.
Okay.
It's been, but hold on, isn't it buffed?
I feel like somebody
Is
might
your
have
armor buffed?
Yeah. So Tesla buffed
Both of us.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage
And it's
total.
still
Andrew.
just a 12?
I took 4.
All right.
Yep, 2 baby zombie beavers latched onto you. One of them missed. And that brings us up to the top of the rotation, which would be Jesse. We now have 3 baby zombie beavers and 1 adult zombie beaver left, thanks to the heroics of the dwarf, of the cleric.
Okay. I'm going to basically do the same thing. Crack the arrowhead off of one of my arrows.
You going for the, which one are you going for?
The grown up.
Okay.
The big one. All right. 19.
19 total?
Yeah.
Your arrow zips past it. Missed it. Andrew.
Wow, the 19.
Your turn, Andrew.
Son of a bitch. All right. So I can only attack 1 baby beaver at a time. I can't just do like a big ass swing with my club and go for all 3 of them.
Unfortunately, you can't because you don't have cleave. If you had the cleave ability, you could. Or whirlwind attack. But maybe later down the line, you pick up those feats. And,
All right. So I'm attacking whichever one of the baby beavers is the closest.
Now there's 3 of them on you. There's 2
so
of them that are
I'm
actually
attacking.
latched onto your person and 1 that's nipping at your feet.
So I'm gonna attack one of them. The one on the feet. Little
All right.
bastard.
Do it.
19 plus. What do I use for that modifier?
It would be
attack?
your temporary strength.
So yeah, 23.
It's a hit. Roll damage.
Fuck. 2 plus 3, so 5.
Okay.
So
Okay.
JT's turn was catching the halfling.
That's correct.
That was his,
Well,
Okay.
JT's last turn. Now
Which-
it's JT's current turn.
which then turned around and ran right back into the fray.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like that little chihuahua that you like throw on the bed. And it's like
100%.
It's the mattress.
100%.
Gets straight
I'm
back.
sweeter than a chihuahua. I will have you know.
JT, your turn, my friend. What is the dwarf druid going to do?
How is my flaming sphere doing sitting on top of their house?
Their house is burning.
Oh, it's ignited?
Yep.
I like that. I like that a lot. That makes me very happy. I think now, let's see, I'm pretty close to the group of zombievers, right?
Well, you're 20 feet away.
20 feet?
Well, you're 15 feet away from the one that jumped over the halfling trying to get at it.
Okay. Okay. Where is that spell? I think, yeah, there it is. And I do have combat casting now, by the way, and spell focus of conjuration. There's a spell. Let's see. No. I had it. Where did it? How many of them are still there?
4 total. One that your brother's batted pretty good. It's still crawling and nipping at him. 2 that are on your brother's person, biting at him.
No, he's
And
fine
then
with that.
one that's squared off with the halfling. And it is an adult that's squared off with the halfling.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this then. I can use these CMD abilities, right? Like
Mhm.
grapple, trip, disarm,
Mhm.
sunder,
100%.
bull rush. Yes. So what we're gonna do is, I have a shillelagh for a club right now, or my club has been shillelagh'd, and
Mhm.
I am going to. Oh shit!
Curfew.
Thanks
was
for
that?
stopping by.
San Jose is on curfew.
Oh,
Um,
damn.
I want to use bull rush and take a swing at one of the offending zombie beavers.
Which one?
Not the one that is physically on Gore, but one that is near him
Mhm.
attacking.
Okay, the one that he just smashed.
Sounds good.
Near his feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna bull rush and smash the shit out of it with my shillelagh.
Okay. The CMD is 16. Go for it.
I get a +3. Fuck yeah.
Ah!
I haven't rolled above a 10 this entire game. I got a 9 total.
Bah! All right. That brings us to Casey.
Yes, sir.
You are up.
Sweet. All right, so I am still in rage, correct?
You're enraged. There's one right in front of you. It's just nipped at you. It missed. You're squared off with it. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I want to clock the thing in the side of the head with my axe. My
I
little
like-
axe.
I like that. Do that. Do it.
All right. Do I add my strength plus my rage bonus? Is that
You're
What I mean?
temporary. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
so? I got 19 and 4 is my temporary, I believe, from being in rage.
Nice. Good. So that's gonna hit it.
Sweet.
Roll your damage.
All right. Which one do I roll for? That's a 6, right?
Yeah. D6 plus your
Okay.
temporary strength bonus.
So that would be a total of 6.
You damaged a total of 6.
Yeah.
Okay, you right when you hit that thing with your axe, you hit it solid, but it doesn't give you that solid kind of justified feeling of really bringing home some damage, right? It kind of rattles your hand, kind of gives you that stinging feeling when you hit something the
Yeah.
wrong way in your hand. You're like, damn it! But you do see a little, mark left when you hit it.
Is it at least dazed a little bit?
No, it's
Okay.
it seems to be very very excited that you
Let
are
me say,
closer.
going back in the bag, it's going to be like that.
All right, Mama Cleric.
Alright, I'm gonna think about how much I love my children and channel positive energy again.
Gonna do it again.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next round. Here we go.
7, and the DC is 11.
Give me a D6 roll, but yeah, just tell me what the D6 roll is.
2.
Okay. The adult hisses
That's not a cool spell.
during the flash of light, The baby that is next to Andrew's feet, or Gore's feet, just crumbles into dust like the other ones before. And the other two that were on top of Gore and were nipping at Gore fall off of Gore and are kind of shaking their heads. And they jump at him again, thinking that it's him that did it.
Great.
Gore, you take 2 more points of damage.
Son of a bitch.
All right, halfling. This adult that's squaring off at you, it's kind of shaking its head because it's pissed off, and this bright light just pissed it off even more. And it spins around. And it's going to try to hit you, knock you off your feet with its big, fat, dead beaver tail. Ooh.
Nice.
What's your armor class?
21.
Doesn't matter. You see that shit coming a mile wide, and you just hop right over that tail like it was nothing. So that brings us to Jesse. Jesse, it is your turn next.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. Seems to work. 60% of the time, it works every time. So.
And you're shooting at the adult again?
I'm gonna take aim. The adult again. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit. 11.
Zip right through its rib cage that's already exposed. Tick 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 tick.
All right.
Andrew.
30% of the time it works every time.
All right, Gore. What are you gonna do, Gore?
So I've got 2 on me right now. Right?
Well, yeah, you got 2 of them that are nipping at you. Absolutely. One of them's nipped you a couple of times.
They're both pissed off.
They're both pissy. They're both smoking a little bit from the energy of the cleric.
Okay. So I'm going to attack. Yeah, I'll just attack one of them. Whichever one. Fine.
All right.
12 plus. So 16.
Go ahead and
Oh,
roll
wait,
damage.
17. 17. So 17 is what I rolled. Sorry.
Roll your damage.
And let's see. Five plus. What was the modifier that I used for the attacks again, guys? Sorry. Oh, melee.
I think it's 4, but that's just
4. So 9.
All right. So you just swing your club down, bam, smash it. It breaks into pieces. Little tail flop around like it's still alive. Little beaver claws crawling away, but it's mashed. It's toast. All right. That brings us to JT.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. I'm tired of not hitting anything. So, in absolute frustration, I call out to the greater ancient dwarven lords of thunder and lightning and rage, and I reach up to the heavens and I pull down an aggressive thunder cloud. It's a flying storm cloud that deals 3d6 electricity damage in a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
And who are you attacking with it?
I'm right next to all of the beavers, right? I went charging in and swung at one.
Right.
So I'm sorry, Andrew.
So you could hit your brother as well.
Hey,
He's
shit.
fine. He's
My
fine.
brother can take it.
Am I in radius too?
Well, if it's a
I don't
5
know,
foot,
are you?
if it's a 5-foot radius, is it a 5-foot radius per level?
I'm checking.
As if it's a 5-foot radius per level, goddamn rights.
Be a crispy halfling.
Yeah, plus 10 feet a level.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's bringing lightning down on everybody.
Oh, I'm thunder and crackling this entire dam. I'm intent on destroying it with the lightning shafts of the gods.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Druid.
Yes.
I am bringing down the thunder on this evil machination.
All right. Roll your damage. everybody get a.
Well,
the-
a reflex
Reflex
save
for half.
negates.
Oh, okay. All right, so everybody make a reflex save. What's the DC on it, JT? Does it give you a DC, or is it just 10 plus your level?
Specific one, so I imagine 10 plus my level, so 13, right?
13 is your DC. Everybody roll your reflex, and if you beat a 13, you don't take any damage. Otherwise, you're going to take full damage from whatever JT is about to roll.
11 here. I'm about to get fucked up.
Yeah. Case, you failed too?
Got a 1.
Oh.
Zow!
Jesse's not close enough, though.
I got a 9. Oh.
Right?
Well, it's 10.
Jesse shouldn't be close enough.
He said it's 10 foot per level, so it's 30 feet plus his original 5 feet radius. So he brought down the fucking lightning.
Right.
Yeah, this is a
I'm at
giant
40
aggressive
though,
thundercloud that I'm
good.
Yeah, you're
smashing
safe.
thunder
Okay.
and lightning.
So we
Not
just
to mention, I've
lost.
already caught this thing on fire, so...
We lost Tesla.
It shows that she's still on the call.
Negates it, though.
Wonder if she knows that she dropped. Okay, what did you roll for damage there, JT?
Well, the damage is gonna suck. I'm sorry.
That's probably for the best.
See, 13.
So 13 points of damage. So those of you that failed are taking 13. Both of the undead zombie beavers failed. So they both take the full brunt of the lightning coming down from the clouds. And both of them crumble to dust.
So there's no more zombie beavers.
It kills them all. And then however much damage everybody takes from... So Gore will take 13, and then Tea Leaf will take 13 as well. Well, then
Okay.
yeah.
I'm also of the storm's domain, so I light up. Oh yeah, this is my shit. I think I found my thing.
Yes. Yes. Very, very Zeus-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Very Thor-esque.
And I've got a raging fire going on behind me too.
That's right. Out in the middle of the lake, the Zombie Beaver Lodge is on fire. Did you hear any of that going on, Tesla, while your call was dropped?
No.
Basically,
Yeah,
you need to make a saving throw, reflex save DC 13.
I did do that, and I met it. So I
So
don't
you're,
know.
you're fine? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, so
Lucky.
basically JT came and brought the storm down on everyone.
Did all the beavers die?
Yep.
Beware the wrath of Moradin.
Imagine Thor in Infinity Wars. Although to
I
all of
was
us,
sitting back in the back, like, getting ready to knock another arrow, and I see our druid, like, light up lightning, crash down on everybody, electrocuting everybody, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck just
Might be my
happened?
most powerful spell, to be honest.
So how much damage did the lightning do to us?
13.
13
13.
out of your hit points.
13 electrical damage. You were electrocuted and thundered.
All right. Well, I'm down to 16 hit points right now, so
That's fine. I killed
So you-
everything. You're good.
somebody needs to give me some booze.
I would like to drink as well.
The XP value of the encounter is 2,400. So if you would like to mark down
400.
2,400 as your XP.
Oh, hey, I leveled.
It's only 2,400 XP to go from 3 to 4.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Mine's 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, my current XP says 8,999. That must not be correct.
No.
Your
You would
current should be 5,000.
yeah, 5,001 or
Now
whatever
it'll
the
be 7,400.
7,400. Okay, cool.
Okay. Zombie beavers are dead. What is you guys' next sort of action that you would like to perform? The lodge is on
First
fire.
and foremost, I want to laugh. I want to laugh really hard at Gore for getting zapped by his brother.
Yes.
What's up?
And be like, how does that taste?
Especially because his beard, he looks like a fucking chia pet right now because his
Zapped out.
his beard's sticking up, his hair's sticking up.
Does he look like Marv from Home Alone?
You right? Totally.
Short Marv with a mohawk, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not very much better. It's okay.
I tell yeah. Nah, go ahead.
It appears the gods are with me, Gore. You're going to want to do some talking to the dwarf gods, I see.
Gonna want to do some aloe vera.
I think we should check out the little beaver's home.
You let it burn down.
Oh yeah, let's go diving right into the source.
You let the beaver home die down a little bit. How are you going to get out there to the middle of it? Go to the lake?
Didn't we figure out last week that we would be able to destroy the bridge based off of both of the dwarves' ability to review stonework?
Really?
I thought we did, because the mud would have turned to stone. And that
Now,
would qualify.
what we decided last week was that the dam is very natural and it's been there for a really long time, and that it would be very difficult to destroy.
I mean, clearly not of dwarven make.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I say we get
Unless
drunk.
somebody has like conjure C4.
I wouldn't. I guess. I mean, if we're going to get some time to rest, I can cast a detect magic spell.
Well,
But if we're going to keep moving, then I don't want to cast that spell.
Well, I mean, you kind of already did. You remember you did cast detect magic last week before the encounter.
Yes.
And you did kind of get the feeling that there is magic around you, but not in a direct sense.
I see.
And both of the dwarves, if you guys remember last week, got the sense that there was dwarven stonework nearby, but they aren't quite certain what that is. But you do notice that the as the lodge in the center burns down to a certain point, before the wetness of the surrounding, the sticks and the twigs that make the lodge a lodge, put it out. You do notice that there is a flat surface out there that the lodge was built on top of.
Halfling could ride her hork over there, yeah?
My hork is dead.
Yeah, Hork got 8.
Both horks are dead.
There's no Horks. The one Hork.
What?
You guys sacrificed one hork. I basically sacrificed the other one.
What kind of distance are we? Can I throw the halfling to the...
Toss me. Don't tell the elf.
Our elf's kind of a dick. Yeah, don't tell him.
I hate Discord.
I mean,
No, you don't.
it's about a 50-foot. It would be a 50-foot throw. I'm not quite sure that you could do that.
Let's
Okay.
not throw the halfling.
Can we
The halfling
make
is
some
not
type of
important.
raft?
Yeah, you probably could make a raft if you wanted to.
Just
Does
swim
anybody
over
have
there.
good swimming skills?
Yeah, just swim over there, Gore. Weren't you the
Um,
champion swimmer of
No.
the
My
dwarf
swimming
racing game?
my swimming sucks, if I remember right.
Now, while dwarves are not very good swimmers, they are very fast at running underwater. We sink very quickly. Run straight.
Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? I'll swim. I have a swimming skill of 1. That's all a dwarf needs.
All right.
Kind of dog paddles.
Yeah. I'm gonna swim out to that son bitch.
All right, go ahead.
You know, I
Roll
could
it.
swim too, but I'm not. That water looks icky.
Go ahead and roll your swimming check there.
All right,
Go
do I
ahead.
do use a d20 for that?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if it's a 6 or a 9. How do I tell? The dot is on the bottom, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So if the dot is on the bottom left, like that, is that a 9?
That's a 9.
Okay, so I rolled a 9.
Okay, and you had a skill of 1.
Of 1?
Okay, so
Like a fucking badass Michael Phelps in this motherfucker.
so you swim over there, but it's a struggle. You struggle to make it over there.
That's not a struggle. You know.
I mean, everybody watches him struggle, but when he gets up there, everybody's like, "Fuck, are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm fine," like spitting up pond water and shit. Like, "Oh no, it's great." Like, so he gets over there, and the immediate thing that you see, Gore, when you get to the center is your brother's burnt, a big hole in the top of this lodge, and it's pretty much burnt everywhere around the lodge that you can. So now it looks kind of like a fucked up nest, right? And at the base of that nest is very, very much some sort of very smooth marble stonework at the very bottom. Okay. And you can kind of dust some of the ash behind, to the side to clear it out and see that it's a very well kept marble slab that this whole thing was built on.
Okay, so can I do a perception check to look for any type of doors or hidden trap door type things or anything like that in the flat surface?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that a d20 as well?
Mm-hmm. And add whatever your perception stonework.
Oh, fuck yeah. 19. And notice unusual stonework is 7.
Yeah, there is an entrance to this. You've got this mapped out. You've seen this 100 times. This is a mausoleum. A rooftop of a mausoleum. A dwarvish construct. You know that there's probably a door or an entrance under the water there.
That's probably why it's still here. Dwarven shit's just badass.
100%.
Made to last.
But
tough.
Yeah, you've seen these 100 times. This is very much a dwarven tomb of some type that this whole lodge has been built on top of for whatever reason.
All right, so I'll yell back to the rest of the party, let them know what I found, and let them figure out if they want to join me or not, because I'm going in this motherfucker.
Jade, I would like to make a perception check and see if there's any salvageable enough logs that are big enough for me to use as a raft to get me and my companions across the water.
Okay, go ahead.
Weak.
Weak.
Instead of swim 16 feet.
Oh, you don't need a raft. Girardi is fine. What'd you get?
25.
Oh yeah, you see some pretty good sized log that you guys could
Made
straddle
a fucking
and
speedboat.
paddle over there.
This log, looks like we could all fit on it. Maybe paddle on over.
Sweet.
Hop on, friends.
You guys gonna paddle over?
What are we gonna paddle with?
Your hands.
Use the halfling.
The halfling. halfling. Actually, yeah, halfling. Hop off the back of this log and kick your feet really fast.
I don't like your guys' asses in there.
No. Dwarf sink.
That's great. All right.
I mean, yeah, I'll help paddle. I'll paddle us.
Okay. So you guys paddle over there to the center, and Gore's standing over there, vomiting up pond water still.
It happens.
And he explains to you guys what I explained to you guys. So you know that there's an entrance Yeah, it's going to be under the water, on the south facing of this lodge.
That's pretty awesome.
So,
Oh, we got to go under. Ugh. Okay. We should camp here so I can get spells back.
Same.
You want to camp in
Camp
the
on
middle
the
of the dam and not on the bank?
Can we make alcohol?
I mean,
That's an honest question, man. I use one of my feats as the
I
thing where,
mean-
like, if you give me booze, I won't die.
What?
Yeah, we can make alcohol.
I'm sure that somebody could take the skill. You just have
I've
to.
been fermenting good berries
proficient in
for
cooking.
years.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gonna ferment some good berries overnight while we're camping too.
Okay, so you guys are going to camp out overnight? Is that what you're doing?
In the middle of a pond
In
on
the
top
middle-
of the mausoleum?
well, there's
Sounds
no
good
way we
to
can
me.
get
Who
back.
wants
Dwarves
to-
don't do well in water.
What
Well,
does-
that's why, because if I get to get my spells back, I have spells that would help with going underwater.
I'm just throwing out there we should probably camp on solid land because remember what happened the last time we camped outside of someplace creepy, like a
Yeah,
cave
but I
filled with
burned and
spiders
destroyed
or a
everything
mausoleum
around us.
filled with dead things?
Yeah, we're at an elevated position to where we're even with the water line, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so fine.
Yeah, the lodge that you burnt, the portion of the lodge that you burnt, was on the top of this mausoleum. The lodge actually extends down below the water,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
all the way to the base of the pond. If you know anything about beavers. I mean,
And
Hold on.
beaver dam construction.
if you know a little bit about beavers, you might know a little bit about beavers.
Yeah, I'm okay to camp anywhere. It's fine.
Same here.
Okay?
That's fine.
Yes?
As long as I don't
I
get
mean, yeah.
dead.
What could what bad could come from camping on top of a mausoleum that creates zombie beavers? I mean,
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
gnarly.
seems perfectly normal, right?
We should be totally
Like
good.
what else? Like maybe we shouldn't camp right here. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Why don't we climb back on your stupid boat?
It's a
Log.
pretty sweet boat. Best boat you've seen, Elf.
Yeah.
It's a tremendous boat.
Anyway,
He's
Yeah.
It's huge.
why don't we-
the dwarf is convinced that his boat has a dragon head on it because this limb comes
Oh,
off
yeah.
of it. It really
Yeah.
looks kind of like a chicken to the rest of you, but to the dwarf, that's a dragon-headed.
Fierce dragon.
He's a dwarf. What do we expect?
All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna get back. Yeah, let's go camp over at least in the edge of the woods or something.
Okay.
Okay. That's probably pretty smart. I'll go ahead and say that because, if you're going to camp on top of a mausoleum that creates zombie beavers, you never know what's going to happen. So that's probably
Damn
a
it,
pretty smart deal.
I was kind of looking forward to it. Actually.
All right. Who would like to, first of all, Cleric, do you want to cast healing spells on people before you camp, or what do you want to do here?
Sure. I feel like
Might
the
as well
barbarian
exhaust your
Okay.
healing
sun-
spells. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Are-
barbarian sun's
Are these
low, so I'll
zombies
do
or are these undead?
Zombie
And
heal?
is there a difference?
28?
No, a zombie is considered an undead.
No difference.
But is an undead a zombie? Like, do we have to worry about these fools turning
So, I
to
healed with
zombie
my last spell slot.
Oh,
zombie
that's right.
druids?
The-
Yeah, like
Andrew, I healed you for 5.
are our companions' eyes starting to turn a little jaundicey?
Is Andrew changing?
Because of the bites,
Right.
you don't notice that. You don't. It doesn't appear that anybody that was bitten has become a part of the zombie nation, so to speak. Although those of you who were bitten now have Android phones, and you'll have to roll a charisma check every time you want to do something besides check Facebook from now on.
Weak.
I'm just kidding. No, everybody's okay. Nobody seems to be transforming, and you sent out some healing spells. Who sent out healing spells?
I used my last slot to heal Andrew for 5.
Okay. JT, did you have any slots left for healing? Or did you have? Or did you? You didn't have any.
Can I do a healing spell?
Did you have them prepared? Because you have to basically meditate for your spells every day, right? You don't get to switch spells out. Okay. Cool. So let's who wants to be the lucky roller of the evening encounter to see if there was an encounter during
when it's my watch though, I am doing something before my watch. Because it allows me to do something neat.
So
yeah, I'll roll.
Okay.
Okay, give me a roll.
Good. $14.
There is no encounter this evening, so you guys are able to prepare your spells, and you wake up the next day. Everything is uneventful for the evening. What do you do?
Let's go check out Spooky Mausoleum.
Okay.
Do we heal overnight?
You heal your Constitution bonus overnight. Whatever your Constitution bonus is.
Another.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to ask for my brother for a good berry.
You're an addict, is what you are.
Hey, I'm at 25 hit points.
They are good berries.
I'm at 21. You don't hear me bitching.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Sorry, all my spell slots are used up for other stuff now.
No worries.
Okay, you're back over there at the center. What do you guys do? How are you going to get down into this mausoleum?
Andrew's the one that found it.
Yeah. So, with that, I'm back up to full hit points, right?
With your good berry?
Yeah.
I think good berries only heal like 1 hit point, right?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, they don't heal you. All they do is make it so that you don't have to eat or drink for the full day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
How much? What was the healing spell though? Like, how much does the healing spell heal?
She get heal me for
You said
5.
5. And then
So-
from overnight, you get your Constitution.
So I'm at 25 now.
Yeah, for every 8 hours. For every 8 hours, you heal your con.
Okay. Can anybody check for traps?
I am really good at traps and really good at perception.
So maybe you should look for traps before we open this door.
How are you going to?
I mean,
how are you going to get down there to open the door? Are you just going to swim down there, hold your breath, open the door?
Fuck.
Should we maybe take out the dam and drain this pond?
I wanted to take out the dam like
I don't
7
see any
times.
way of taking. Yeah, but I don't see any way of taking out the dam.
Yeah.
What about Druid Lightning dude over there?
While I have that spell ready, I don't think it's meant for that.
Okay, just checking.
I think that what I could do is make a perception check to see if there is a cornerstone sort of like piece to the dam. When removed, it all crumbles.
Yeah, I don't.
It's made out of mud and sticks and hair.
True.
And-
Very
and
similar to
bones.
dwarven building materials.
And beaver
And
While
spit.
not
there's
as
a mausoleum
sophisticated
near it, so
and
that might
lacking
not have
iron.
been a dam originally. That might have just been a wall.
Or Gore, you could just try and be the longest breath holder ever. Try to take that title.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
That's what I'm saying. Here you go, longest breath holder. Bet you can't do it. We should tie some rope around him.
Bet you can't do it.
We should tie some rope around him.
Pull him back up when it fails.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves do sink.
I do. Well, yeah. I thought that I had a spell that allowed you to breathe underwater, but
But you don't.
I mean, it doesn't mean I don't have it. It means I can't find it, or I may not be able to cast it.
Hmm.
I think underwater breathing's a higher level spell.
Oh, here we go. It's called air bubble, and I can cast it.
And what does it do?
It creates an air bubble around your head.
It's like in Harry Potter.
Dumb
Yeah.
fucking dishes. Let's do this damn thing. Can
Are
you
you
do
going-
it to the elf first so the elf can go down and check for traps?
That's what I'm checking to see is if I can do it to multiple things. I think I can only do it to one.
I could jump on the elf's back,
Do you just want to put your cheek next to his
No.
cheek?
hold my head affectionately next to the
No.
elf's cheek.
I am not getting that close to a dwarf.
You get those ideas out of your head right now, dwarf.
He just needs something to snuggle with, and the patsies all skirt him.
Exactly.
Do our patsies have scuba diving gear in their backpacks?
No, those
Ooh,
backpacks
it's
are
not gonna
full of
last long.
garbage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's how we get the dwarf to sink. He'll go faster because my bubble only lasts for 3 minutes, 1 minute a level.
Mmm.
So, have the patsies give him one of their backpacks, and he'll just take it and bloop. And then you got 3 minutes. And then what? You can hold your breath for what, like 7 minutes anyway, Gore?
Like 17.
So you got 10 minutes. Yeah. You got like 20 minutes down there. That's pretty good.
Well, we gotta let the elf go first though to check for traps.
What kind of traps do you really think are down there? Beavers don't make traps.
Dwarves do, and it's a dwarven mausoleum.
Not
Dwarves
with
don't
beavers.
make crap.
Do make the best traps.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a trap.
Yeah.
Dwarves are well known for their ability to craft.
Anybody? Can anybody text Tesla and find out what's up with her?
I don't have her number.
Well, I can do air bubble. It's 3 minutes a level.
3 minutes a level?
1
that's-
minute a level.
Oh, it's 1 minute a level, so he's got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. And you're gonna just kind of dive down there, Andrew?
I really think that we should check for traps first. But he just used the spell on me, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we don't have a choice. All right. Yep. I'm just jumping straight down.
Okay. Visibility under the water there is not very good. It is a murky, muddy mess. But you do
But you said that I could see the door from the edge.
you know it's there because your perception is so high, and you've seen these type of mausoleums 100 times. So you know where to look. But like I said, it's murky. This is not crystal clear lagoon. This is a murky freshwater pond. And when you get down there, you notice that the door to the mausoleum has been forcefully opened before.
Oh, I thought he was
And-
going to get hit with a bunch of darts.
And there's a space.
Oh,
There's a space that's that the double doors of the mausoleum have been kind of broke open to where one is just kind of ajar, a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but the space itself is not big enough for you to get in. You're going to have to push pretty hard on that door in order to muscle your way in there. If you want to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you
make
have a
strength-
rope around you?
Yeah, you said that you tied a rope around me.
Make a strength check.
Okay. Oh! I rolled a 20 plus.
A natural 20?
Yep. Plus
Oh, yeah.
1.
Oh yeah, you go to push the whole thing and you just go like you put enough strength in it that you just
Fucking dwarf,
slam the
man.
whole thing open and like damn near knock the door off of its hinges. Like it just
Oh,
wham and it kind of shakes a little bit. You hear some crunching from the other side of the door when you push it in. When you look into the mausoleum, you can see that it's about the same size as the top that you guys were on.
Mhm.
But there's an immediate stairwell going down. There is a couple of skeletons that are just laying out on top of the stairwell. The stairwell is underwater and it goes down. And those skeletons have some very tarnished armor on them and look to be about halfling in size.
Okay.
And yeah. They
Is
look,
it dwarven armor?
no. It appears to be
Okay.
leather armor that's very, very heavily damaged. And
Okay.
yeah. That's what you see.
Oh.
damaged by beaver teeth.
This whole thing has taken you about a minute total to figure this out, as you see.
And so this whole thing is submerged, though, right?
That you see.
Everything I see is submerged.
Yes. And this,
Okay, I'm gonna run down these stairs.
Okay, you go down the stairs. It's pitch dark down there. Dwarves have dark vision, so your dark vision kicks in, but it's all fucked up for being underwater.
Of course it is.
So you could kind of see, you can't really see anything, but as you're feeling your way down, you feel that the stairs go down to a flat area, and then there's a long hallway in front of you. Your feet hit another skeleton at the bottom of the stairs as well. And you're not certain how far forward the hallway goes in front of you, but it does go a ways in front of you.
And this has taken another minute.
No, it doesn't take you that long to get down the stairs. You just get down the stairs fairly quickly.
Okay. I'm gonna do a perception check again for the stonework stuff. Just to see if I can tell if there's any type of large rooms or anything like that ahead of me in the hallway.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
14 plus 7, so 21.
You have a feeling that that this is just the entrance to a much larger mausoleum, just based on your gut instinct. Your gut instinct is telling you that there's a lot more to this place than just this hallway.
Okay. And how much time has gone by?
Let's say about a minute 30.
Okay, so I'll tug on the rope to tell the rest of the guys to pull me back up.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there chatting with the elf. I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm trying to explain to the elf why the mud could be pulled. You see that stick over there? You give it a good yank, whole thing crumbles. You're giving him the elder dwarf history on it.
I'm sitting there carving a piece of wood, just nodding and agreeing with him.
Halfling, you.
Yep, sounds. Yep.
What are you
Good
doing?
job.
What are you doing, Halfling?
Yep, totally.
Hasn't even been 20 minutes yet. He said he could go 20 minutes.
Looking around, I see that our rope is kind of jerking around.
Yeah, it seems to be moving a little bit.
So I'm gonna, hey, Bjarni? Bjarni, the rope.
What? What
Look
rope?
at the rope.
All right, yeah, I'll grab it.
All right. You
Yeah, I start pulling him in.
okay? Pull Gore up to the top, and Gore explains to
Yeah.
you guys what he saw down there. What do you guys want to do?
We gotta figure out a way to drain the pond because we all can't breathe underwater.
No, and I can't do that spell.
How far down is the door? Gore.
He explains it to you. It's right below. It's right below where you guys were standing before, and the door's wide open. He tells you he doesn't know how long the hallway is. If you want to go swim down it, he does tell you that it's probably a lot bigger structure underneath you than just a hallway.
So we're
I mean,
talking about like swimming down to the bottom of a deep end swimming pool here. Like it's not like you're diving leagues and leagues down in the pond to get to the door, right?
right.
All right. Well, screw it. Let's go. I mean, zombie beavers.
Yeah, he does tell you that there were skeletons down there too.
I think we should listen to my brother on what he's talking about with the stick.
Okay, go pull the stick. Since you're so obsessed with the damn stick.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, it's that one right over there. Gore, check it out. You see that?
What is this, like Pathfinder
I'm
jackass?
gonna point right to it. Can I make a perception check on that?
For looking for the linchpin in the dam, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
19.
Yes, this is a stick.
I mean, if there was one, you see it.
Looks pretty good. I want to make sure that Gore sees it too.
He sees it. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
That's the one.
You have to get on the other side of the dam, you know,
Oh boy.
and then you gotta wiggle it. You see a couple of parts in the dam where there's, you know, it's a natural dam, so you can see a couple of parts where, you know, water's leaking through and, you know, going on the other side. So all you'd have to do
How long is the rope that's tied around Gore's waist?
I don't know, 25 feet.
Fuck it, let's do this shit.
Oh, I got an idea. So we'll ground you off. Make sure that the rope stays very sturdy and held. And you go running as fast as you can. Jump off the edge and swing out to the pinion. Grab it. And as you pull and yank it, we'll yank you back. And then basically
I don't
use
see how this
Gore
could go
like
wrong.
a wrecking ball.
There's
Yep.
no.
I don't see how
like
this
a
could go
wrecking
wrong at all.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
There's no way it's gonna go wrong, right?
I'm a sturdy dwarf. There's another sturdy dwarf. There's a little sturdy half.
Yeah, we got the elf.
He'll be our lookout.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be looking. That's for sure.
I
Okay.
would just like to remind you guys there's only 40 pounds of me. I don't know how great this is gonna help.
So
Oh, that's
what?
because I'm going to tie the rope off on a log or something.
So what you guys are going to have to do is you're going to have to get on the other side of the stream side of the dam.
So I'll explain it better like this. And I guess I'll have to do part of it. Is we're going to
How
run.
tall is the dam, Jade?
Hmm.
It's probably 8 feet tall.
Oh, fuck. Let's do the damn
Oh.
thing. I was
Yeah.
thinking like Hoover Dam. Gore
Oh.
was ready to go bungee jumping, swinging on out.
Oh no, it's just big enough that they stopped the stream from being a stream and created
Let's
this
go
pond.
pulling.
Yeah,
yeah.
no problem.
8 feet up.
Yeah,
Put
the
the
stick's
halfling
on
on
the
your
bottom
shoulders.
though. The stick that you want, you're gonna have to get on the other side, the stream side,
Oh,
and
yeah.
wiggle that stick free.
Okay.
Wait, so why don't we just tie the rope onto the stick, get up onto the bank, tug on the rope to pull the stick out?
Let's do it.
I mean, you can try to do that.
Or
Like-
we could have the elf tie the other end of the rope around an arrow, have him fire that sumbitch out.
I'm gonna tie this end of the rope around your neck. What are we doing?
I would like to position the elf directly above the center of the dam before we pull this stick.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
He's the guy that finds all our food. I vote we don't.
Don't
Alright.
what?
Yeah,
That's
let's pull
a
that
good
stick.
point. You guys go ahead and do your damn thing, pun intended. I'm gonna go find some food. I'm gonna go hunting
Okay.
while you jackasses do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Okay.
All right.
So we have the three of you. We have the linchpin stick. You know, the log that, you know, Bjorny says is going to.
Everything that
Looks right. Yeah.
That's going to be the one. So how are the three of you, Tea Leaf, Gore, Bjorny, going to get this stick out to collapse this dam?
Tie the rope around the end of the stick, and all three of us should tug on the rope
From
on the
where?
other end of the rope from the bank safely. You said the rope's 25 feet long. That's no problem at all.
Okay. All right. So, and then like all three of you are going to what, like tug of war this thing?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I like it. Who's got the highest strength?
I'm 13 with a
Mine's 12.
+1 for ability mod.
Mine's 12 as well.
So you're
How
all
did you build this dwarf warrior, JT? 13 strength?
He's all constitution.
He's a
So he's
tank.
Hit points.
So he's a tank.
Oh yeah.
All right. Speaking of Constitution,
I-
what's
I
your
built
what's your
just to absorb
Constitution
damage.
bonus, Andrew?
19 ability score +4 ability mod.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 4 chances
Okay.
at doing this. It's gonna require you to have the rope around your waist on the bank,
Fuck.
pulling backwards, with the other two pulling with you, right
Okay.
at the same time. So you're gonna get each one of their strength bonuses, which is +1 and +1. You have your strength bonus, which is +1. So you get you'll have a total of +3 to roll. Your
Okay.
your DC is an 18. It's an 18 to pull this stick free, and you get your Constitution bonus amount of tries.
I kind of wish we had a bard to play a badass metal riff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we lost Andrew.
Holy crap! What is going on with Discord?
Oh,
yeah, I still haven't heard from Tess.
My 11-year-old Apple laptop is running it just fine.
I only have an issue when we do this call, like this one video call. I never have an issue with it when we're playing games and stuff. So.
I've been having
okay,
issues.
so do you want me to do this roll in the Mafia chat?
Yeah.
Probably?
Yep.
So I got 4 chances, right?
Four chances to beat an
Hit
18.
an 18.
But I actually gotta get
What, a 15?
I gotta get a 15.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, first try, 17.
All right. So you get the stick out. Now let's see whether or not the stick that JT picked is the stick that collapses the dam. All right, JT, roll a 20-sider. Beat my roll.
I got this. Is there anything added to it or
Nope.
base?
Straight up roll. You win. If you win, it collapses the dam. If I win, it does not. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
should've gone-
Gore, why'd you get the wrong stick? It's that
Oh,
one.
that's bullshit.
Why would you put that up to the D20 dice roller? That's something you got to roll your favorite D20 with.
For real, man.
man, I only rolled an 8 too. He only had to beat an
Oh.
8. He had more than a 50% chance
Oh,
of
yeah.
collapsing the dam with that stick.
Yep. Well,
So the dam remains standing. Do we
Yep.
see any other sticks?
Yes. There's other
lots.
there's lots
There-
of sticks
There's
in
quite
the
a few
dam.
sticks in the beaver dam.
There is more water coming out of that hole that you guys made. You made a bigger hole.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Watch that
Okay.
new Steve Carell show.
Space Force.
Yeah.
Force. It's not so bad.
Sure.
It's not so
That's
bad.
good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I wouldn't have even watched. I hate Carell, but I love Malkovich, so I had to give it a shot.
Oh, man.
So it's pretty good. It's pretty worth it. Okay.
Oh shoot. Well, if you would have grabbed the stick I told you to grab,
That's some bullshit. I
Do
grabbed the
we
right stick.
do we just resolve that we're going to take the however much time needs to be taken to destroy this dam? Is that what you guys are doing?
it's probably gonna take us
Um,
the rest of the day.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can't explore the mausoleum with it up, so
We're
kind of
just
have
kind of
to.
stalling for Tesla.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
before we
just
go
go over
inside.
and keep taking sticks out, seeing if it'll drain any faster.
Yeah, Gore, just
One
attack
stick
it.
at a
Just
time.
whack it.
Well,
Yeah.
2 years go by, and you guys finally get the dam down.
If a berserker, if a 4-foot berserking dwarf can't take down an 8-foot beaver dam,
Yeah, there's some issues.
I don't want him on my dwarf team.
Right. I mean, after enough time, he's certainly going to be able to do it, right? I mean, that's just that's just the way it's going to do.
Dwarf stubbornness.
Yes.
I actually have this trait.
Might have been a little bit easier if he had something other than a club to bash it with. Bashing the clubs with clubs didn't really make it go that fast. Anyways, over time, you guys do end up breaking the dam. Do end up, draining the water. You can see the mausoleum, or the entrance to the mausoleum. This takes the rest of the day to do, and you see the lodge that's been built around it, and there you go. It's there.
How much XP does the dam have?
Yeah.
The dam doesn't have any XP,
Oh, damn.
but yeah, it's there. So the mausoleum is there. The door's there. You can see the skeletons that are all over the pond. When the pond is drained, you guys can see skeletons all over the bottom of the pond. The majority of the skeletons are goblin. Almost all of them are. They are in very, very shoddy leather, shitty armor that you guys know
Probably
from
rotted.
your experience with goblins. Goblins always, as from your experience, they dress nice. They have frilly
These ones aren't.
collars, and they have, but these ones are all
Oh,
like,
hell.
these guys are wearing shit that looks like it's been, pieced together from, whatever. But they're definitely all dead, and it's like the whole bottom of this place is a muddy tomb of goblin bones.
Okay.
And of course the doors open.
So it's nightfall now?
Yeah, it's getting close to evening.
Did
Give me-
I find any animals to hunt?
Oh,
to
yeah.
kill?
Oh yeah, you got yourself a small deer.
All right. Well, I want to come dragging it back. Very, very proud looking of my deer, and throw it in the middle of these throw it in the middle of the party and be like, the brave warriors have taken down the stick
Yes.
Taking down the pile of sticks.
I would
Good
just
job.
like
We
the
have
motion
vanquished.
at the tiny squirrel and the or the tiny beaver, and motion towards the Bigley Dam that was just destroyed.
Such an abomination needed to be erased from the planet.
True.
Cool.
You
All
definitely
right.
feel.
So, while you guys are, on this high of this great battle you just won against muds and sticks, why don't you fix this deer for dinner?
I could do that.
Can do.
Oh, Halfling's got it.
All right. Halfling's cooking up some deer. You guys gonna wait till morning to go into the mausoleum, or?
Yeah, it's getting dark and creepy. I don't want to go in when it's dark and creepy.
Are people still missing hit points?
Yep.
Yep, and we're also missing a cleric. She's wandered off somewhere. We gotta find her.
Nobody knows what happened?
She's
She's
been
just sitting there
Okay,
talking
so
to
while-
a tree. She's trying to tell the tree that it's her daughter.
she's been very confused about her very sense of self lately. It's just been very confusing. A couple of days ago, she wanted to raise the dead, literally, and now she's trying to destroy them. She's just confused.
All right. While the halfling cooks dinner, I'm gonna set up some traps, some warning traps
Okay, gonna do
for us.
gonna do a perimeter sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll for that. Your trap making roll.
15 plus 5, 20.
I like it. You've set some pretty good traps around the perimeter. Oh yeah. You guys are sitting down. It's kind of getting to the point where somebody's about to go on watch, and everybody's kind of winding down. You've all ate. You're kind of doing the whole camp thing. You're very comfortable with the whole deal, and here's some movement in the distance, and you hear some grumbling. It's kind of off.
I want to roll. I want to roll a perception check to see if it's an orc.
Okay.
Let's see. 14 plus 2, 16 plus 13, 29.
Yeah, it's not an orc.
Okay. Well, that's good. Orcs carry big sticks.
Yeah. You guys get the smell of tobacco. Hits your nose.
Okay.
You hear the grumbling. More grumbling. Just kind of
Oh, who goes there?
incoherent. Oh, I go there. Who goes there?
Come towards the light. Don't be shy, Shadow.
This
Stop inviting strangers in.
old human guy.
Monsters don't smoke.
Old human guy, big white brimmed hat, very, very plainly dressed, walking stick, big long black mustache, like big long black mustache, hangs way down. He's got a big wide brimmed hat, one of those wicker hats. He got a staff in his hand. He's like, "You don't look like goblins."
No, we are in fact goblin slayers.
Except for the halfling.
I roll my eyes as heavily as possible.
So we're
What's up,
goblin
man?
slayers on the run right now from goblins.
So yeah, this guy, he's just like, he kind of comes in and he's like, "You got any extra meat?"
What news do you bring, stranger?
Not a
What
lot of
have you
news.
heard?
Not a lot of news, but I do have some whiskey.
Ooh.
Reaches in his
Do the
And
pack.
damn
all
thing.
perk up.
Reaches in his pack, and he's got a little wooden cask about yay big with a cork in it. He's like, I'll trade you some of this for some of your meat. Smells good.
I trade him.
And perhaps some company and good stories, too.
He sits down real slow. You can tell this guy's old. He's old. Old human dude. He sits down and he's like, what do you guys, what brings you out to this neck of the woods, so to speak?
Well,
We don't
we
know.
were on our way to a trash ball championship when we caught word of an uprising. And so we threw off the chains of our oppressors and have taken over this plot of land.
He kind of plays with his mustache a little bit, and he says, hey, see, you've cleared out the pond there. At that
Yes,
old
we
mausoleum.
evicted the abomination.
Yeah. This has been a pond for longer than I can remember. I don't even remember this mausoleum here. Of course, I don't seem to really remember much of anything past a few weeks ago. Must be the whiskey.
Yes, that's what Gore says too.
Yeah, he does.
You don't know any of the history of the
As
ponds?
I don't seem to remember anything. I used to wander these lands quite a bit. Just for opportunities like this. See young adventurers. Yeah. Remember the old days. But now, I don't even remember why I'm here.
Do you know what you were called, old man?
Uh,
Do you have a name?
listen. Joe. Yeah. My name is Joe.
Because making the DM come up with names for all of his characters is funny.
Joe the old man.
Interesting, Joe the old man.
Where are you coming from, Joe the old man?
Well, I had a camp by a village over there, and there was a whole bunch of people gathering up garbage. And they told me I should gather up garbage, but I don't remember ever gathering up garbage. Or that the garbage looked like the garbage I was gathering. Everything seems very strange. So, I decided
We
to
too
get some
were-
whiskey.
You and our dwarf friends here would get along very well. They don't remember anything, and all they want is
No.
whiskey too.
We are on a divine and glorious mission.
Well, what's in
Moradin
that?
has put forth destiny.
What's in that mausoleum?
I think's in there.
We haven't looked yet.
Should we just explain to him the hallway and the skeletons?
I haven't been there yet.
Don't tell strangers your adventure plans.
Huh.
That's probably a better idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, he just kind of nods. He's like, huh. Well, I'd kind of like to go check that out.
Okay.
Why would you like to go check that out? Do you think you are an adventurer or something?
Oh, you guys will definitely be able to go first.
Do we think that this Joe is trustworthy?
I don't know, do you?
I'm going to sense his motive.
Do it.
See if there's anything that, as he's talking about going to the mausoleum, I want to see if I can sense why.
All right.
12.
As far as you get, he is just curious. He definitely seems genuine when he talks about not necessarily knowing what's going on.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
That was a hell of a boom.
Yeah.
Shooting off fireworks.
Oh,
Somebody
it's
blowing up cars in
out over
San
here.
Jose.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
Jesus.
We're far enough away from downtown that
Oh, yeah. We're like almost 10 miles out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah, that'd be fucking freaky. Like you
all
guys,
right, so
you guys would have balls of solid rock if you're like, there's a riot going on outside, but let's play some D&D.
Play some D&D, fuck it.
yeah.
I mean, it's not far from us. Like, it's going down.
Okay, well, if he seems genuine, I
legit.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, he seems legit to you guys.
All right.
He just-
Well, it looks like we were planning on heading that way come morning. If you want to camp with us.
Okay. So you guys camp there overnight, wake up the next day, and there's a smell of some substance that you not really super familiar with.
Smells like
but
Christmas.
there's a hot liquid that old Joe seems to be sipping on. And there's plenty of it in a pot there for you. Says it's a special drink. It's called coffee.
Cafefe?
Coffee.
I
Says you
put
guys
my
are-
hand on the halfling's shoulder and say, "You probably don't need it."
You don't know me, Elf. Halfling is not a morning person.
You'd be a morning person after you have a sip of this coffee. But yeah, so Joe offers you guys a drink of his brew that he's made up, and he's excited. He seems to be pretty excited for you guys to go check out this place.
Should we maybe wait for our cleric to come back before we check out the mausoleum?
Well, we certainly,
I mean,
Probably.
yeah, I mean, we could wrap up the session now if you guys wanted to, because she would only have half an hour left to play, pretty much, 40 minutes.
Yeah, let's.
I mean,
I
we
don't
could
do that.
set up for preparations and such. I mean, it would be nice to maybe, now that we got the whole place drained, what we
Mhm.
could do is check around the mausoleum that's sticking out. Try to maybe learn more about it.
Yeah, and
Good idea.
when you guys are doing that sort of thing, this old Joe guy is kind of walking around. He's kind of, he's taking his stick and he's kind of picking at some of the dead bodies and moving them around. He's like, these goblins all seem to be dressed funny. Oh, where's all their fancy clothes and fancy armors? This doesn't seem like goblins, And he's just like, I have memories of this place, but it's all so foggy. I don't remember this place being a real good place.
Interesting. How do you remember it being?
It used to be one of those things that, if you put something there that you don't want to come out of, what would you call that? Like, it used to be something where if there was something that you didn't like, then what would you do with it?
A box?
Well, yeah, but like a box that, that you put something in that you didn't want anybody getting out.
Well, that doesn't sound very exciting to go rushing headfirst into.
Not now.
Says the elf. Shit.
I mean, you can go bang your head on that door and see what happens. Go knock with your forehead.
How large is it? the box?
You know, like a big box, you know, you put something in it, and like you don't want people to get it out. I don't even know
Tomb?
what it's called.
Oh, like what they put you in when you
Like-
don't want to pick up garbage and you have to sit there for a few days?
Yeah, like that, but only worse.
That thing.
It was like one of those, only worse. And I don't remember anybody being buried here.
So it's worse, but you still want to go check it out. What could you possibly be looking for in there?
The reason why I can't remember anything.
That's interesting because we can't seem to remember anything either.
Mm-mm.
I think it's got something to do with this place.
All right. Well, I don't know what logic you would have used to come up with that idea, but sounds decent. Let's do it.
It's almost like you randomly rolled the encounter to find your clue giver. It's weird. The person to
Power of
get you back the person to get you back onto the plot line that you could have randomly rolled a chance to see, you found.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah. It
Would
could
you
have been
have
a
a
whole
look at
bunch of
that?
spiders to attack you guys while you were sleeping, but no, instead you got fucking Joe, the coffee guy. That's great.
Show the
Spider?
coffee guy.
So I kind of preferred Joe. Those spiders were nasty and were down a cleric.
Right?
Very true.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, fuck those
I
spiders.
can turn into a tree. Exciting.
It's awesome.
Fucking
Is that
exciting.
your game plan? The next time we run into spiders, you turn into a tree and we all climb up you?
I mean, not gonna last very long, so I hope you don't get too high. I mean, it doesn't last long yet. I was thinking about turning it. Yeah, I should turn into a tree on my next watch.
All
So
right.
then it looks like I'm paying attention.
So are we going to wrap it up?
Yeah.
I say yeah.
To you guys, yeah.
Let's wait till everybody's here.
If we can't find any more information, I mean, I'm just trying to find out more of what this box might be. Is there more lettering on the outside? Is there any sort of carvings or etchings or markings as I walk around the perimeter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the doors
Yeah?
have dwarvish runes on them.
Doors. The doors have runes on
Ah, what do they? Hey, dummies, what does this say?
They're basically the doors are dwarvish runes of warning. And they're basically
them,
like
so I can read it.
"Do not enter," is basically what they say. And then they're signed.
Okay.
Don't open dead.
They basically say, you know, in the way that they're laid out, it says, "Do not enter in the name of Bjorn Rockcrusher."
How's Bjorn Rock Crusher, guys?
I don't know, but with a name like Bjorn, we're gonna get along just
Ancient
fine.
dwarven hero, of course.
You'd have to know some dwarvish
Yeah?
history if you want to know
What's
who
one of his?
Bjorn Rockcrusher is.
Well, I am an elder dwarf by blood. Let's see. Dwarven. Ah, I have the lore keeper ability.
That's true.
Dwarves keep extensive records about their history and the world around them. Dwarves with this racial trait receive a +2 racial bonus on knowledge history skill checks that pertain to dwarves and their enemies. They can make such skill checks untrained.
Okay, so roll that and add your
I am the
+2.
lore keeper. $21.
Ooh, look at you! You roll a 19 when it matters. Well, of course. And then poof, Joe disappears because his entire purpose is gone.
making sure we didn't leave the mausoleum for something else. Like
The
squirrel.
whole reason why he would be here to help you out with the plot line is in case you failed your fucking wisdom of the area's check. Anyway. So he starts agreeing with Bjorny when he says, yeah, Rock Crusher was the dwarvish hero that slew the giant of chaos. Glock Thugar was this giant's name. And basically, the reason why people talk about Rock Crusher is they talk about Rock Crusher when they talk about a guy getting whooped by a woman. Like she crushed your balls like Bjorn Rock Crusher. Like, because what happened is Bjorn killed the god of chaos, but the giant god of chaos, his sister transformed into a dwarvish female, seduced Bjorn, and begot Bjorn's son, bastard son, Murgus, and Murgus fucked everybody up.
The tale as old as time.
So the dwarves know this, and this is basically, and so dwarves make fun of other dwarves when, they fall in love, because they're like, oh, your balls are going to get crushed like rock crushers. That's...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So you've been in love a few times there, Gore, huh?
Might have happened.
What?
Oh,
Where'd your
that's
Patsy
just
go?
Patsy.
That bitch been talking shit again?
Okay, so that's what you know about Rock Crusher, and you seriously don't need Joe except for his coffee.
I would like to take the rest of his coffee and his whiskey and then attack Joe.
I mean, you can certainly do that. You can certainly attack Joe. He's
What's your alignment?
Yeah, what's your alignment, Andrew?
It'll be evil once he attacks Joe, but you could certainly do that. I can't stop you
It's
from...
already chaotic evil, but
You're chaotic evil?
yeah.
Do you realize that if you're chaotic evil, like, you could literally just attack any member of the party at any point? And you should.
That might have been told to me once or twice. I'm just waiting for the elf to keep talking shit.
Yeah, that's one of those things, like...
Is that why you keep wanting to throw me?
The what?
Yeah, he might not be throwing you for your safety, now that we know that about his alignment. He might be throwing you into harm's way.
I'm watching you. Keep your hands off me.
Give me your Patsy.
Keep your hands off my Patsy.
All right, so we've taken his whiskey and his coffee. Do I need to make a strength roll?
You've taken his whiskey and his coffee.
God
Yep.
damn.
I have.
Yeah, I mean,
I have.
if you're going to attack Joe, swing. Roll your d20, attack him.
10. And I shouldn't have any bonuses going right now, right? Aside from strength. So 11?
Yeah, you're going to hit him. He's flat-footed. He doesn't really know that the
Okay.
person that
And then-
he ate dinner with and talked to was going to hit him.
Yeah. And then a 9 with a +3, so 12 for damage.
Okay.
Do we see him, like, or is this just out of nowhere? Like,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
got there's no wind up to his attacking of our friend here, or
no.
is there like a?
it's
I
literally
felt like the friend was about to abandon us, and he knew too much information already.
like Bjorny's standing there telling a story, and old Joe's just kind of listened to the story and kind of nod his head like, oh, yeah, I mean, that's
And Andrew
right,
just
that's
backed
spot
it.
on. And then all of a sudden he just goes, his eyes roll back in the back of his head, blood comes out of his nose and his ears, and he falls to the ground, dead.
Why would you do that?
To ensure that my kill count is
The hell are you
higher.
doing?
Gore, what is wrong with you?
We needed his alcohol to keep me alive.
He gave it to you.
No,
Freely.
I had to just take it.
No,
Can-
no, we just traded meat.
What's
Can
done is done. All
Can
right.
I roll to keep gore in the
What's that?
roll to keep gore in the shin?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Well, my chaotic good alignment would compel me to cut you from ear to ear for that, Gore.
Yeah.
Well, I can't reach
You're
that
welcome
high, so
to
I'm
roll
going
and
for
try it,
a-
motherfucker.
And just like that.
I mean, if you want to re-roll another character sheet, that's fine.
All right, try me.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
I think his armor class is a 12. So yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, my whole character is made to dance around your damage.
Well, you can try to dance.
Well, folks, for those of you watching, this adventure was brought to you by Crypto Comics. CryptoComics.com. It's a great place to go to find your digital comic needs. And there's some amazing stuff going on there right now. Like, pretty sure that the guy that developed Harley Quinn is doing some pretty cool shit there right now.
Mhm.
So you should go to CryptoComics.com if you're watching this, and you should vote for his ass because he's about to release his new drawing, his new concept of Harley Quinn. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I can't say any more than that, but you can.
it's really cool, and yeah, you should go and check it out because it's awesome. And also, you're about to see the party go to shit and kill each other. So this will be fantastic as everybody rolls initiative to figure out what everybody's going to do. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've not been in control of a party like this, so I'm just gonna sit by and watch. All
I'm gonna
right,
see if I can wrap them both up in entangling roots or something. I don't know.
all right. Well, in my defense, I didn't really know we had a chaotic evil character in the group.
I didn't. I
But
did not know that.
hey,
What are you talking about?
Anyways.
You helped me make it.
yeah, for those of
I
you
didn't.
that
I
are
didn't choose the alignment.
for those of you that are viewing, yeah, go ahead and place your bets, just like my buddy Ben says. You know, we have Elvish Ranger versus a dwarvish berserker. So you did it, Ben.
Halflings on the
Actually,
outside.
Ben, this is probably your fault. Big Ben
I'm gone
Howard.
for
God
20
bless you.
minutes and I come back to PvP.
And then Tesla comes back. Oh.
Ben, you would
my
actually.
fucking phone died.
Oh, that's.
Oh, bummer.
Oh no.
Well,
Well,
we
There's
waited.
There's apparently a tiger loose near the Oakland Zoo right now.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's
What?
NBC breaking news on their website.
Whoops.
All
Holy
right, 2020.
Well, if it was,
I'm staying.
if the tiger was loose in Florida, everybody'd be fine. But
Yeah.
Oh, that's Florida.
it's the other end of the map.
Yeah. Alameda County Sheriff's Office investigating reports of a tiger loose. Oh my
Oh, shit.
All right, roll initiative, everyone.
2020.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Should
What?
we fill Tesla in so she knows what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah, we probably should.
definitely ought to fill Tesla in.
All right,
Okay,
Tesla.
so-
Yeah.
Oh.
Do it, Lorebridge.
All right, so we drained the dam so we can get to the mausoleum that Gore was exploring under the water. And we camped overnight to heal up, and our elf got us some deer. We met a nice man named Joe who filled us in on the very little nothing that he remembers about this pond that we find skeletons in of very poorly dressed goblins. They look pretty shabby. And Joe agrees that he doesn't remember much of anything, just kind of like the rest of us do. He gave us some whiskey and some coffee. and Andrew has attacked him and killed him for no good goddamn reason.
Oh fuck! Of course.
I've kicked Andrew
Oh
in
my
the
God.
shin, and now Andrew and the elf are about to get into it.
Shit. Okay. Wow. Can my phone die again? Fuck.
Yeah. Yep. They did find out that this is not a
Hi,
mausoleum.
Mom. We didn't know you'd be home so soon.
They did find out that this is not a mausoleum. They found out that it is some sort of containment unit for something. And
Oh.
before Joe got his brains bashed in, was telling them that this was a pretty bad place at one point. But the dwarf, Bjorny, the druid, kind of let everybody know what the place was all about. And it is some sort of containment area for something. And it's got something to do with the fact that nobody remembers anything. This place has some answers.
Okay.
But Andrew and the elf are about to go at it because the elf did not take kindly to the untimely demise of the old man that shared the whiskey and the coffee.
I don't know why you did that, Andrew.
Well, and we just found out that Andrew's dwarf is apparently chaotic evil.
It was a
Oh,
Leroy Jenkins
okay.
moment, so fuck all y'all.
He was playing in character. He decided he
mean-
wanted to smash the man's head, and he did.
with
Which
coffee
means
and
officially
whiskey.
my kill count is still 4 higher than anyone else's.
And
Well,
it's about
that
to get
doesn't
reset.
count, it doesn't really count.
It's about to get reset.
It's about to get reset. All right.
Because I killed the last 5. Electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I exploded them.
What is your alignment, JT?
Hey,
Shit,
Druid,
I'm probably
you
like
should
lawful
shock them
good or
both
something.
before they get into it. Druid, you should just shock them both
I'm-
before they get
I'm
into
chaotic
it. Just like
neutral.
electrocute the fuck out of them.
Chaotic and neutral. Ugh,
I am nature. I am chaos.
fucking centrist.
Okay.
Damn libertarians.
Libertarians.
The nature of the druid. It is nature's way.
I'm chaotic good.
Yeah, so you're not going to like the fact that he killed the old man either.
Well, I kicked him in the shin. I can't really reach anything else. I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, but you can pull your knife out and hold it to his throat.
Just
We
the
don't need
right
to
height.
go into a rage and spider monkey up onto him.
Well, you're not that much shorter than him, are you? I mean, he's a dwarf.
I
No.
think he's what? How tall? is he?
Maybe a head.
Yeah, he might be 5 feet tall, maybe.
Yeah, but he's big, and I don't know quite how to climb up that.
Right. Well,
Yeah, but you're what,
I'll
3,
figure.
4 feet tall, 3.5.
I'm 3 feet. I'm short for a halfling.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be the bigger man here. I'm going to pull an arrow out of my quiver, and I'm going to sit on the ground. And I'm going to use a little rock, and I'm going to carve the letters G-O-R in the shaft of my arrow. And I'm going to say, one day, this arrow is going to find your throat.
Ooh.
Until then, sleep with one eye open. I slide it back in my quiver.
Oh,
I am going to drink the whiskey that I just took.
all right.
I feel like that's the best choice.
I think you should let me spice
Yeah.
that whiskey up.
Drink away those
Gore.
nerves.
Oh, really? Gore deserves like a treat now?
Yeah, let me spice up that whiskey for you.
Oh shit.
Um,
Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it.
It's always going to be something.
Oh, no, never mind. Doesn't do what I was hoping it would do. Never mind.
Tesla, are you working tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to get going here in 15?
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right. So are you guys going to venture in then?
I think it's time to try and open those doors.
Doors are wide
Wait, are they
open.
not working?
Oh, they're already open.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gore shoved him open when he was doing his underwater exploration.
Because
Okay.
Gore does everything in this motherfucker.
So what are we looking at down this
Control.
open doorway?
So
Is it just a
There's
once again, what normally would just open into a mausoleum at maybe like a gravestone or grave or a family grave area, it opens straight up into a stairwell that goes down into a long, dark hallway. And there are skeletons. There's a skeleton that's mashed up behind the door that he pushed open. They're all goblins. They're all wearing very shoddy leather armor, which you guys know to be a very strange thing because goblins are usually dressed very fancy.
Very fancy.
And in very
Fancy
fancy
boys.
well-kept armor. And
Fancy goblin boys.
you go down the stairway, and it's pitch dark. The dark vision people, not the low light vision people, but the dark vision people, switch over to their heat sensitive stuff and don't see fuck all. There's nothing alive down here.
Okay. So we can still see, but can't see anything living.
Yeah, I mean, infrared or whatever the dark vision is, you just kind of get the outlines of things, and you do know that there, as you're going down the hallway, there is a section of the floor that has opened up and crumbled away, and several feet down below there is some spikes and a couple of skeletons that are down there. Both look to be about the same size as goblins. Some long sprung old trap. But it is the width of the hallway, so we do have to figure out how to get over the pit if you want to continue down the hallway.
How wide is the pit?
The whole length of the hallway. So if the hallway is, let's say the hallway is 2 people wide, so maybe 15 feet total wide that people could walk down easily if they were doing some sort of funeral rite or something like that. Some sort of group of people could walk, a couple abreast and not have a difficult time walking down the hallway. But this whole section of the floor is out. So if you don't have any torches going or anything like that, the dwarves are just basically saying, yeah, don't step forward. You're going to fall into a pit.
Oh. Do we have people that can't see?
The halfling only, even think... The halfling and the elf have low light vision. They don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why don't we make a torch then?
Do I have low light?
The halfling may not. I don't even know.
I don't think I do.
Thought halflings did, but I could be
It's at
wrong.
the top of your
It's an option.
character sheet. It says
Special abilities,
vision
yeah.
at the top of your character sheet.
I don't see anything relating to light at the top of my character sheet.
It says vision next to weight.
Next to what? I'm sorry. Oh, vision
Next to your weight and height.
It's normal.
So you don't even have low light vision.
Nope. I am blind as a bat in here.
The elf doesn't do much better down here.
I can just cast light.
Yeah, whose bright idea was it to come down here without torches?
Okay.
Cantrip. Yeah, let them see.
So you
We
cast
don't, us dwarves don't have to worry about such things.
right when you cast light. You do notice that the hallway does continue down past you, and that there's probably the entire breadth of the hallway is gone for this pit, and the pit is probably about 10 feet forward. So it was just rigged in such a way that the minute that somebody stepped on this floor, it gave out and took a couple of goblins with it.
Oh shit.
So you just got to
Hey,
figure out how to get
Druid,
over
why
this.
don't you make yourself a tree? Lay down. Then you can make yourself a bridge.
It's actually not a bad idea. How wide? How long is it?
It's about 10 feet across.
Feet.
I'd like to throw the halfling.
I don't trust you, Dick.
I didn't ask if the halfling trusted me. I am throwing the halfling.
All right.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Help!
Roll
He goes to grab the halfling, and I pull the gore arrow out of my quiver and put it against his jugular.
How much does the
I
elf
say,
weigh?
drop the halfling.
How much?
More than you can throw.
How much does the elf weigh?
Wait, if he's throwing people, I'm gonna
Garbage Ball
cast,
Champion,
Pulse.
I would assume, would be able to throw at least 200 pounds from the outfield to home base.
You're a fucking designated hitter. You ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm the pitcher here.
MVP. Thank you very much. 4 years running.
I actually really like the elf's idea. I can actually turn into a tree and go all the way across, and as I make a bridge for people.
Oh, son of a bitch, that's brilliant. You can.
All right, I
can
it.
take tree shape.
Thank you for helping me out.
Okay.
I like the elf's idea on that. Good thinking.
So of course the Gore is doing his best to grab a hold of the halfling. Halfling squirming away. Elf is pointing at him with an arrow like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And the dwarf's like, I got this. I got this. Turns into a tree and just kind of lays over. So now if you want to cross him, go ahead and cross him. Make a dexterity check.
All of us?
Yep,
Or just the tree?
whoever is crossing via the tree 10 feet. I mean, you could also try to run and jump across 10 feet too if you wanted to. You would. Certainly.
I rolled a natural 20, so I kind of like Michael Jackson's bad moonwalk across the tree.
Well, isn't that fitting for an elf?
Right? Totally.
The pedophile
Yeah,
of the
you
party
wish you could
starts
be this
dancing
cool.
on my brother.
I think
Patsy fucker says what?
Halfling, would you roll?
Huh?
Would you roll on your dexterity check?
I rolled a 15.
Okay, you're fine. Who else is using the tree to get across?
I am.
Would you roll?
Fucking 13.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Oh, thank God.
You stumble a bit.
Tesla?
Yeah.
I want to start tickling the tree as Gore is on the tree.
You rolled a 3?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Tesla slips off
well.
the tree.
Can I make a reaction to send a branch out to catch her?
You're going to have to.
Dang it. I'm not a good roller, you know. Here we go.
Don't do it with the computer.
Oh!
What is it?
It's a
I'll let Jade say.
it's a fumble.
Did you roll a 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not allowed to use the dice roller anymore. You've been banned from the dice roller.
Tesla, make a reflex save.
Oh, I wish I would have had guidance. I needed guidance.
17.
Okay, you get to half this damage
Oh yay.
because you tumbled into the pit.
Mhm.
So it's 22 points of damage. You half it for 11. You're able to pivot yourself, so just one of the spikes at the bottom of the pit kind of goes through your arm as you fall down to the ground, but it goes all the way through your forearm.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Cool.
But you
Well, I guess I'm staying in a tree right here.
somehow you didn't you didn't land on anything fatal somehow. You were able to twist your body so just your forearm
How
gets
deep was
pierced.
the pit again?
It's about 15 feet deep.
Okay.
Do you have any
Spikes.
rope?
Yeah, we have a 25-foot section of rope, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I
So-
guess I'll stay a tree.
How long can you stay a tree?
An hour per level.
Okay.
A while.
We should probably drag Bjarni out so that he can turn back into a dwarf and then use him to help pull Tess out of the hole.
Or, because I can move my tree shape at will, tie the branch onto me and have her grab that branch, the other end of the rope backed up, and I will just roll my branch around my tree like a wind up
That's
Okay.
brilliant.
and wind up the rope.
That sounds like that's unnecessary steps.
Or we tie the
It does.
halfling
It
up
does.
loosely
lowers the
around
rope.
her neck, and then swing her down towards Mom. to try to-
By her neck.
What am I, a 40-pound wrecking ball now?
That does
You're
sound
trying
like a
to
lot of
kill
extra
Mom?
steps.
I don't know. I'm just using my imagination here. Okay.
So are we going to? What are we going to do? Are we going to have the tree wind
We're gonna-
itself up
we're
like
gonna-
a pulley?
No, I'm not
No.
going to do that.
We're gonna
I'm just going to lay here. I'm
pull-
going to take a nap.
We're gonna pull the tree all the way across
Okay.
to the other side.
You know, lower it down the.
Pull them across and lower the rope down.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check with everybody's bonus involved. So 1, 2, 3. Do you have a strength bonus, Jesse?
3.
Really? You're stronger than all these guys put together?
Yeah. They didn't read their characters and how they were supposed to build them, apparently.
Roll.
Somebody Googled meta build, like every other game.
All right. Roll.
All I did was Google Rangers.
Roll a strength check. Add 6 to that roll.
Me?
Yeah.
17.
Oh, you're fine. Okay. Tesla, they managed to drag you up on the other side with your bloody arm.
Okay.
So you're hurt, but you're not dying.
Awesome.
Can you self-heal?
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna cure moderate wounds.
Do it.
Can you heal with whiskey? No?
And that is...
This is outside wound, not
I know
inside
myself.
wound.
Okay, so you guys get down the hallway. The hallway turns into a staircase going down again. Angles to the left very sharply, and then another left and goes down a little bit further. And then there's another hallway. A little ways down this hallway, you see what appears to have been a slab from the ceiling fall down onto the hallway with no room for anyone to move right or left from it. You could have either went forward or backwards. And you notice by some of the skeletons underneath the slab that a couple of goblins did not make it when the slab fell down upon their heads. You're able to maneuver that, and again, the same thing occurs. The hallway, it goes into a stairwell, banks left again into another stairwell, another long hallway. This hallway, you guys notice some skeletons on the side of the hallway, and it looks like they were crushed by stone from the sides.
Appears we have a serial crusher on our hands.
Could this be a trap?
What's
Are we
that?
sure Gore has
Yeah, I want to. Let's see. Is the skill actually called detect traps, or is it just perception and craft traps?
Well, you can detect a trap that way, but yeah, you're supposed to have the ability to detect traps as a class ability in order to detect them. you can do what you're doing at kind of a higher difficulty, but you do see skeletons on the ground that would lead you to believe that, like the other traps, this trap has already been sprung. So, as you guys continue further, you get into what is the main quote-unquote burial chamber. But again, it's not a burial chamber. It is a very large, beautifully rounded room with reliefs carved all the way around the room. In the center of the room, there's a large pillar which is very, very dusty, except for a circular part of it that is very clean. Very, very dusty top, except for a round circle in the center of what the top would be. Around the pillar in the center are several skeletons of goblins with shoddy leather armor all over them, and what looks like they were skewered from the floor up. The reliefs all around show giants and dwarves battling.
It's with that story you were telling us before your brother decided to bash our friend's head in.
To be clear, the DM had already made the announcement that the friend was about to disappear on us. He didn't have any more information.
Hey, fourth wall.
Fourth wall.
We gave him the usage of increasing Gore's kill count. Okay? We've moved on from this.
We will pick up the next session because it's 10:30, which means that we have come to the end of our gaming session. But we will pick up the beginning of the next session with Bjorny's translation of what the reliefs mean to you all and what this room was all about.
Dwarves beating up giants.
So.
Yes. Yes. Wait, did you say you have a few minutes?
I said I should have a computer by then.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By next week.
Very good.
So it'll be a little bit less aggravating, and I probably won't drop out for 20 minutes.
Crossed.
Yes. Yes.
Here's hoping.
Well, cool. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Ben, it's so good to see your name pop up there, man. For the you players, Ben is a good friend of mine, veteran guy, awesome dude. You guys would all love him.
Maybe we could find somebody on the side of the road that Gore doesn't try to kill.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
I make no promises or guarantees.
Of course you don't, you're chaotic evil.
We'll see how the party dynamics develops as we figure out more and more chaotic evil nature of Gore, the dwarf. But yeah, this session
Good gaming, Jade.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. For those of you watching the recording or watching the stream, this is brought to you by CryptoComics.com. Go check them out. They are amazing people doing amazing things for comic books. So check it out. If you're a Harlequin fan, there's some neat stuff going on with the guy that developed Harlequin over there at CryptoComics.com. So we will talk to you later, and thank you all for tuning in.
Adios.